Marvin's Room.
Come find me.
Right here on K-Boo, 90.7. Keeping it true to PDX, Portland.
Hey, welcome to Marvin's Room. It's your boy Marv Money Reigns here at K-Boo, 90.7 FM. Got a cool episode for you guys. Lisa Vazquez in the building. She dropping some beats. She dropping some heats. Let's check this out.
I'm here with Lisa Vazquez.
Yes.
Yes, I said it right. Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, how's your night been going so far?
Oh, it's been going pretty good, you know, just, the fall transition is a little weird, but at least it's been sunny, so that's nice.
Do you get a little under the weather kind of?
No, not so much. Definitely, I don't know, I'm already kind of introvert, just like creative person, always creating inside, so it's not too much of a change for me for the weather change or whatever, but I do love the sun. I'm going to miss the warm weather for sure.
Right. Okay, I feel that. That's good.
Yeah.
So I know I know this year is about to end, but for the rest of the year, what you got going on?
For the rest of the year, I'm just continuing working on this new album that I got going, and I'm gonna do a tour after I put out the album. And
A tour.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I've done some national tours and stuff. I'd actually love to do some Europe tours as the next level up that I've been wanting to do for a while. So I'm hoping that'll get in the works. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that, and I've also just got some shows lined up in LA for December.
Ooh.
And just a couple other local things as well as the Flip It Friday beat making series that
Boom.
I've started
Yeah.
a couple months ago, and that's been
Taking
going
off
really well. Yeah, it's been super fun. So
Yeah, I've been watching it. I've been seeing you on there just doing the
doing my
fine.
thing,
Yeah.
creating and just showing the process, and
Yeah,
I've
like
always
this is the sample. Boom.
boom.
Yeah, that's fly.
It's kind of reminiscent of Rhythm Roulette. If any of y'all watch that, it's very similar, except for because with that show, they just have other producers come through every episode, and this one's just me every time. But
yeah, that's
I'm gonna have guests is the plan for the future, whether it be rappers or other artists and stuff.
Okay.
So
What made you want to come up with that? You just want a platform?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm always kind of creating anyway. And anytime I've put up just beat videos of just me making or performing a beat on social media, it seems like people really, really just like kind of seeing the raw part of it. It's like, it's one thing to like make a big old production type of video that's, more polished and everything. But, there's something about just that, like, relatable rawness of just like, hey, this is me in my cave doing my thing, and people can relate to that a little better, I think. And so at least for me, I've gotten a lot of good response from that, just people seeing the realness of the whole thing.
Okay, I feel that. You gotta see the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
With your process, what would you say is the most easiest part of it?
Well, let's see. The easiest part now is shopping for records, I'd say, but that's really what kind of spearheads it a lot of the times. Is I'll just go digging, and then I'll find something that I like and just go from there. But I mean, it's been a process to really get where I am, to kind of feel confident in, making slapping drums and creating bass lines and stuff like that. Like now I'm playing live bass a lot of times, and also, I have a synth that I use for bass lines that I'm getting more and more comfortable with. It's things that seems like they would be pretty easy, but to really just like hit hard with it and get in the pocket and, just make it so a beat slaps is like, it's a process to get there. So it's been a journey.
Where do you go crate digging at?
Pretty much anywhere I can find in town. I mean, I love like Crossroads and I don't know,
Specs?
Specs. I love Specs Records, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the homie over there. He's a good guy.
He gave me my first record.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. And man, I'm spacing Future Shock. those spots.
Do you ever do like a request? Like if someone's like, can you chop something from this album?
Yeah, I've been actually asking for people to comment with their suggestions. I mean, the only problem with that is like if I don't have the record, I don't want to like just rip it off YouTube or something like that. So
okay, I feel you.
But sometimes if it's just an artist and they don't give a specific record, then a lot of times I'll have it. So I've done that already a couple times. And I've also now, speaking of Specs Records, now because I was looking for a place for people if they want to send me records, which people have requested to do sometimes, they can send them in to me at Specs.
Okay.
And so I'll just real quick just give the address in case you want to do that.
That's fly.
8216 North Denver Ave, and that's Portland, Oregon 97217. So if you guys want to send stuff in to me,
you better send Lisa something.
Send me something. I'll flip it.
Have you ever heard of Pleasure?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my older cousin.
Oh, nice.
I really want to see if you could do a Pleasure track.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I came across one of those records recently, but it's not mine. So, but I'll see if I can find one.
Right, yeah. No, Specs got it. That's where I got mine from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
He hooked me up.
Sweet.
Yeah. But other than the beat contest and the shows, what else do you have going?
Well, actually, it's funny you said contest because I just won a beat battle that I'm going to be flown out to New York to go compete in, which I'm super excited about. And that's going to be in November. Yeah. And I've never really done a beat battle, let alone like been flown out somewhere, never been to New York. The whole thing is like just crazy to me. So super pumped on that.
Yeah. Where was the beat contest at?
So it was just an online thing, but international, and I'm actually not supposed to because the official announcement is until the 16th. Anyway, so really, really excited about that, and so I'm preparing because I've never done like a live beat battle kind of a thing. Yeah. It's like battle beats, as I've been like researching online and stuff a little bit. It's a little bit different style than I'm used to because it's a lot about like just getting the crowd hyped, getting the judges hyped, and so just really like heavy drops, heavy bass, and I can still do my style, but I have to like just bring it a little harder.
But that's fly though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And that's dope that you're really good at on the fly type of stuff, Mm-hmm. That's fresh.
Been training for this my whole life.
How long have you been making beats for?
For the production end, probably only like really, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. Okay. But I did go to school for audio engineering before that, and was playing in like live bands mostly before I started doing the production.
What did you play?
I played congas and I sang and rapped and stuff. So it was mostly percussion and vocals.
Lisa got rhythm. Okay.
And then I've done like played guitar and wrote songs that way and things like that in the past, but it was never really like didn't feel like I had found my calling with all of it. And so now I'm finally getting to the point where I'm just like, yes, this is it.
Me.
This is it. So
I like that. It takes a while, like when you make music, to really find your niche or until you're comfortable. You're like, this is what I want people to see.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
I feel that.
So it's been good.
I like it. So you brought some tracks with you. Tell us a little bit about these tracks that you brought in.
So the one that first played was the title track off of my EP Gravity that I released in Halloween last year. So it's almost 1 year to the date. And so that was 5 tracks on that EP, and produced all myself, recorded it all myself, mixed it all myself. The only thing I had help with was the mastering. And then some of the other stuff that I brought was just tracks that I've been making that are instrumental. Like some of them were from the Flip It Friday episodes that I've done. And so the new album I'm working on is also going to be a mixture of instrumental and tracks with vocals on them, and I'm also going to have some guest lyricists, which I didn't have on my last EP, so I'm excited about that. So
when you make these tracks, do you think of artists in mind, or do you just be like, this is something that I would rap to, so I'm
Yeah, I don't usually think about it in those terms. I'm mostly like when I find a sample that's
Yeah.
kind of where it starts from. And I'm like, okay, is this emotion that the sample brings? Is this something that I can like resonate with? So then I kind of just go from there. And then once it's all hashed out, then, you know, and still even once it's all done, I don't usually think about it like in terms of like who's going to rap on it or how it's going to go. It's just like, yeah, I just kind of go with the feeling of it, like whatever feels right, and just go with it.
Okay. I feel that. If you could pick 3 artists to work with, who would you pick?
Oh man. Let's see.
It could be now or it could be someone in the past.
You mean someone that's no longer with us?
Yeah,
the past. I'm like, let's see. Well, shoot. Madlib would be sick. J Dilla, of course.
okay.
Sarok would be hella dope. Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, long list. Probably Prince.
Right.
Jeez, that would be amazing.
That'd be fresh.
Stevie Wonder. I don't know.
They said he can see now. No, but okay. What about venues? Any venue you would want to, ideal venue you would want to play?
Ideal venue. Never really thought about it. Maybe just certain festivals or something that I haven't played before. I like playing festivals a lot, so some just like bigger festivals. Because I don't really like going to festivals just as a festival goer. So,
Yeah. Okay.
and that's kind of where I find that the actual money's at with it, as far as a musician, you know, because they make so much money and they'll pay artists
I
pretty
prefer
well.
festivals over concerts because it's like the concert is here, it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a lot of pressure on a promoter and on it. Like nowadays, I mean, you know, Professor Griff and his wife, they definitely broke it down a lot, but just the, you know, the way that the music industry is nowadays, it's so hard to monetize as a musician and, you know, show your draw and all this and that. And it's just, I mean, it's overwhelming for everyone involved kind of sometimes. And so it's, yeah.
So with production, mixing, and mastering, are you doing that all by yourself or you just send the mastering out to someone?
Yeah, I do send the mastering out, and I've been thinking about definitely getting help with the mixing too, because that process with the last EP kind of drove me insane. Like, it was like everything else. Like, I love making the music, and even just the rough mixing, you know, that's fine. But when it starts getting to the fine tuning, I'll listen to like 4 different mixes, and then I'll just be pulling my hair out by the end of it, being like, I can't even tell, but I don't know if I like this one. And then I'll go back the next day, and they all sound like terrible to me, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to come to peace with myself with that. It's like, okay, I'll make the music, I'll perform the music, but when it comes to mixing and mastering, I'm not doing this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it took me a while to get to that because I started making like 16 mixes and stuff. I'm just like, okay, this is too many.
Yeah, that's where it's just, you know, that you're overthinking and it's, but. Sure, yeah. So there's another track of one of the Flip It Fridays that I did previously that we're going to play, I guess.
And where does the sample come from?
This came from a Sergio Mendes record that this was a suggestion from a viewer of a record. So, yep.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let's play it. All right, so we got some tickets to give away. If you guys can call in, it's 503-231-8187. And I'm going to let Lisa give you guys a question. You guys can answer this question. You guys will win these tickets. So hopefully Lisa gives you guys a good question.
I have to think of a question.
Yeah. I like to put people on the spot. That's what I do.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. What's Jay Dilla's real name?
Oh, damn. You better Wikipedia that, people. But yeah, call in. It's 503-231-8187. What is Jay Dilla's real name? And you got these Liz Vice. And she'll be here on the 27th of this month at the Latin Theater. So you better go and win these tickets. It's all ages. So yeah. Back. Welcome to Marvin's Room. It's your boy Marvin Money Reigns. And I'm chilling in the room with
Lisa Vazquez.
Boom. We here. All right, so that was Sleepless. What was your thought when you was making that? What was your mode you was in?
It's that track in particular was kind of, just about like the internal loop that we get into mentally sometimes, just stressing about life, love, and all the whatnot. So it's kind of just in that anxiety space, but being, because I'm an insomniac kind of.
Me too.
And then especially like when I try to go to bed, it'll be like 3 a.m. and that's when my mind decides, oh, I'm going to think about everything that's ever happened in my day.
Right?
Like,
oh my God. Yeah.
And if you're going through it with something like that's very acute at the moment, then that can be even just like more terrible. So, it's like that. And then, I brush on the whole topic of alcohol. Just like sometimes I've used that as a crutch, which has its benefits, but obviously has its
spiral.
So, so yeah, that's kind of what that one's about.
Okay. That's deep. I like that. If there's anything you could pass on to an artist who's coming up in the game, and let's say she's a female, she make beats, what's something that you think would be very beneficial for her?
Well, I'd say just a few things, like don't worry about what other people are thinking or saying about what you're doing so much. Really just stay focused on improving your craft. And for me, it's always about also just trying to inspire people. It's not, again, about like numbers and money and everything, because that stuff, it will come naturally if you're true to yourself, true to your craft, to get better. I mean, people will recognize talent and authenticity, and that stuff's going to go a lot further than just trying to like, do some kind of like flash in the pan, like, hey, look at me type of stuff. So just really staying focused and inspiring people and being authentic, being authentically you, and work hard. There's no replacement for just working your butt off and getting better.
I feel that.
So,
what goals do you have for 2019?
Well, let's see, actually I want to play South by Southwest is one goal that I have for this next year. And, like I was saying, kind of some other festivals and stuff. Oh man, I've always wanted to do Tiny Desk. That would be a huge dream of mine.
That's so tight.
I feel that. That's a little carrot dangling, one of those things. Getting some more sponsorships. I'm all about the sponsorships. Maybe getting this Flip It Friday thing like picked up by some kind of network or somewhere out there in the world. Just bigger, better things like that. I just want to reach more people, and it's all about just the message of like self-improvement, self-love, and just working hard through all the crap that we deal with as humans. It's a lot, and we all go through it, and
okay. I'm definitely gonna connect you with one of my friends. I think he can get you to where you need to go. That's what it's about, connections and network.
Nice. Okay. I like that.
So you're from Portland. Have you ever thought about just moving from Portland and just doing music, or do you prefer to stay in Portland?
I've definitely thought about moving. As far as where, I'm not sure. Like I have lived in California briefly. I was trying to move to the Bay Area, but maybe Southern California. Maybe Seattle I've thought about before. But for right now, Portland is, treating me pretty well. So
I love Portland.
Yeah. Although the prices, the housing is
kind of
getting
going
crazy.
up.
But I mean,
trying to make me move to Fairview.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's where the prices is cheap at,
Oh yeah.
Fairview or the North. Mm-hmm. But Portland, Beaverton, Tiger, Clackamas, woof.
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know, but yeah, no, the community here is pretty good. All the support from there's like the monthly things, the Thesis, Mic Check, Thirsty City, all these hip hop rotating events that go on. They're definitely good to the hip hop community. So
I like that.
It's not a bad place to be right now for hip hop.
It is. It's definitely growing. I always thought Seattle was like a dope scene, but I'm liking the scene that Portland is growing into. Mm-hmm. And I definitely think we got potential to be bigger, way bigger.
It's happening.
Right. Who's your favorite Portland artist?
Favorite Portland artist? Oh man, that's tough. Well, right now, I don't know. My girl Raquel Devar is definitely
Ooh.
she's killing it right now in the game.
She's been on here.
Yeah, Theory has it's really dope. Definitely killing it. Just I don't know. There's a bunch of people that I can't like Mike Capes, of course.
Okay.
These people killing it.
Okay. I can dig it. Oh yeah. So if people's trying to look for you and get in contact with you, how can they find you?
Well, I have, you can look on my website, lisavazquez.com, and it's spelled VAZQUEZ for my last name. Oh, shoot, there goes the beat.
Say it again.
lisavazquez.com, VAZQUEZ. And then, yeah, all my social media, Lisa Vazquez Music and YouTube and stuff for the Flip It Fridays. I have a channel.
Ooh,
So.
got channels, y'all.
Channels on channels on channels.
All right. Thank you, Lisa, for coming on. And
Thank
we're
you.
going to go out with this song.
All right.
Adios. Ciao. Boom.